Buddy, welcome to day 98 of commercial diving school. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my last two dives that I did today. We did dive number 19 and dive number 20. So yeah, that's it for most of us. Some of us have some dives to make up, and tomorrow is the makeup day. So we're just going to be helping those guys that need to finish their dives up with that. We also did two dives to 50 feet. One in the morning, one in the afternoon. Both were in our dry suits, and both we did some NDT inspection stuff, and both were for an hour. So I'm going to talk about all that stuff. But first, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and leave any comments or questions for me down below. So like I said, both dives were to 50 feet. But we did our NDT inspections at the 20-foot platform before we dropped down to our max depth of 50 feet. And the two inspections that we did, one was a magnetic particle, and it's basically like a handheld device that kind of is shaped kind of like a U almost, and you can kind of adjust the two kind of I don't know what you would call them, but they kind of look like this. And basically on each end is a magnet, and you got your North Pole and your South Pole. And what you do with that is you have it's like a powder, but it's kind of like fluid because it's underwater. So it's basically going to be in a bottle that it's basically fine metal particles, and you squirt it on like a crack or like a weld to test the weld to see if there's any imperfections, because the magnet will draw those little fine pieces into the imperfections. So we brought down with us to the 24-foot platform two pieces of metal, like square plates. And one of them had another plate welded to it that we basically tested the weld to see if there's any imperfections, and anything that we found, we relayed that up to topside, and they wrote it down on a paper that basically had like a printout version of what we were looking at in the water. So that was pretty cool. The powder is kind of like a neon color, and one of the dive lights that we're diving with is like a blue light, and the neon of the powder was like really popping. So I think that's light is specifically used for magnetic particle testing, because it like lights it up almost like a UV or a black light or something like that. You can see a lot better with that light. But the other test we did on the other metal plate was a UT ultrasonic test. And basically what that is, it's like a handheld device, and it has basically a cable that's about this long, and it has a sensor on the end of it. And it's basically like an ultrasound machine, where you have the probe that you stick onto something, and it'll use sound to detect its thickness. So we had a 9x9 square like plate. Well, the plate was a 1/4 inch thick, and it was divided into 9 squares, column 1 through 3, and then row Alpha through Bravo. And we basically relayed to topside the thicknesses of each one, and each one varied from like 0.25 to 0.26, so anywhere in that range. And that was part of our testing, and it was both pretty fun, and both the tests was pretty cool to actually get to do that. The equipment actually worked, which is a good thing, and yeah, it was pretty cool. And like I said, both of those dives were in our dry suits, so we finished our 5 and 6 dry suits out of 6 that we need to have to get our certification. So and the first dive we did, I brought my GoPro, so I have more footage underwater So that video is probably about an hour long, so I have to probably upload it after I upload the dive to 165 foot. Probably this weekend when I get better Wi-Fi and everything when I get out of here and graduate. So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, other than that, not too much going on. Besides tomorrow, we got that company, then we clean up, then we chill for the rest of tomorrow, and then we graduate Friday morning. So we're almost done. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, leave any comments or questions for me down below. Like if you have any final comments before I graduate, before I get out of here, for me, please let me know in the comment section so I can address them. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.